I think I am recording. So today I'm going to make a little bit of mushroom and cheese ravioli. With a little bit of that dough that was left over from that first little intro video. I'm even more tired today because I couldn't sleep last night. I was up at, 10 after 3, out of bed by 4:15 because I just didn't want to lay down anymore. And then making coffee by 4:15 and hanging out till I went to the bus stop. I don't know that I'm going to use all of this. All right, that should be good. So I'll just put this through to elongate it a little bit, and then I'm going to do one quick little fold to sort of help square the pasta dough off. Then I'll back it off a number and run it through the machine. Well, I probably should have wiped this table. So as you can see, I just fold it so they meet in the middle. It squares the dough off super nice. I backed it off back to 1, nice and even. So now I'll start working back down the numbers again. I'm going to add a little flour to this because it is a little moist. So really pretty straightforward. Nice even sheet the width of the machine. We can turn that off. I'll just clean this up a little bit. And then we're going to go straight down the middle evenly. And I'll probably do tortellini, actually. Or not tortellini. Or triangular ravioli, whatever. So the filling is a little bit of sweat onion, garlic, finely chopped mushroom, some finely chopped carrot, the chopped mozzarella, a tiny bit of chili, salt, pepper, a little bit of this creamy French cheese, Latour. I mean, you can use kind of anything creamy like brie or brie at Savarin would be a perfect substitute. It's really just to give it a nice creamy little backdrop and to sort of bind everything together, really, which came out nice. It's tasty. A little bit of chopped pumpkin seed as well. And then to pick it up, I'm going to just brown a little butter and then throw in some pumpkin seeds to toast those. How much am I going to need here? That might be a little heavy. It's going to be a little ambitious. Let's see if that's going to work well. That is kind of full. But big old tortelloni. Not too bad though. Maybe a little less filling on these next ones. Or about the same. These might also just take on the form of sort of ASMR cooking videos sometimes, because whatever, I like to just watch sometimes without the audio. And then sometimes I'm also just forgetting the fact that I'm recording and not talking. So there's that. But mostly I'm just kind of trying to knock these out before this pasta dries. And So just going to pinch them all down, try and get as much of the air out as possible. The cuts are a little wonky, but seems like it's doing all right. For some reason, this middle cut did not want to cut. So you just kind of flatten it down a little bit, trying not to press the filling out, and then carefully pressing the corners together, then pressing the filling down, and then sealing it well. And then your usual little motion tucking under. You can kind of see it basically. Oh, I forgot one. I'm also tired because we already did a whole restaurant-sized big sheet pan worth of filled agnolotti today. I don't know, a couple hundred arancini and 4 sheet trays of gnocchi. So I've already made quite a bit of pasta already today. But that's full. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all of these. Maybe half. Yeah, maybe a little more than half. Maybe all of it. I'm hungry. So we'll find out. But I think I'll probably cook 3/4 and just freeze a couple. I could even throw these in frickin' ramen would be good. Just for a little cheesy change. Cheese and egg ramen. That sounds good. And I already have water boiling on the stove like last time, so I'm just kind of waiting to finish this up. It's covered, so it's not really going to evaporate. And then we'll get to cooking these, browning a little butter. Yeah, like this filling was super quick. I mean, you can see I just got home actually kind of almost before I started this. Took, 10, 15 minutes to just sweat out some onions and mushrooms, chop some cheese and chop it up fine, and kind of chop up the filling fine. The pasta I had left over from the day before, still beautiful. In fact, a little bit better today than yesterday. So, really, this stuff, don't let it intimidate you. It might look like a lot, but really, it's it's not that difficult, and it's a lot of fun. So, and this is easily better than any pasta I'm going to get within blocks of where I live. So, I am not complaining at all. All right, that's the last of it. I'm just going to eat this spoon of filling because it's good. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, that is really tasty. Woo! Woo! Bring over my trusty little stove. Oh, brown butter and pumpkin seeds with this. Oh man, a little Parmesan. Oh man. Oh man. Yum. Mmm. What am I looking for? Butter. That should be okay. Yeah, that's enough. So I'm going to knock out the brown butter really quick. Maybe a hair more. Maybe that's actually enough. Yeah, that'll be all right. All right, brown butter, some pumpkin seeds. We're going to kind of use those to shock the butter and then get it off the heat onto the marble countertop to suck the heat right out of the pan and stop the butter from browning anymore. Sometimes I'll shock it in a, if I'm doing this in a saucepan, I'll shock the saucepan in a bowl of ice water just to really hit, not submerge it very far, just to hit, cut the heat on the bottom of the pan, and it'll stop the butter from burning. It's a good instant way to cut a brown butter really quickly if you don't plan on adding anything additional to it. Also, a good trick for brown butter is using extra powdered milk and or cream to get more of the caramelized brown milk solid. So I want a nice beurre noisette, and that's a pretty good, nice brown. It's going to give it a great flavor. And then it'll just shock with these pumpkin seeds. And this will kind of just toast in here. And then I'm going to bring over the pasta water. Probably use this plate. And I'm going to make a lot of these because I am so hungry. All right, butter is good and toasted. Pan's going to go on the counter to kill the heat. You'll hear it stop sizzling soon. I just move it from one spot to the other so the cold marble counter is going to suck the heat out really quickly. And it'll just toast those pumpkin seeds a little bit. Bring this pasta water over. That's at a nice rip and boil. Touch more salt. And these are really only going to cook for, man, like if it's like yesterday, I'm going to do, I think just a 3-minute timer, honestly, is gonna cut it. So I'll set that as soon as I drop 6. I'm saving 6. Good. I'm gonna eat all these. So drop them in a little by little. Hit my timer. And these I'm just gonna freeze on here. And then I'll put them in a bag later. I don't even know that I'll go the full 3 minutes. It might just be 2:30 and just kind of finish it in the pan. I'll make a little bit of, kind of want to make some garganelli shapes with this. I have a pasta board that I'm going to practice a couple little shapes with this thing and a wooden dowel for a future episode. Ooh, you know what I might put in here too? Just a hair. When I bring this back up to a boil, I may hit it with just a couple drops of apple cider vinegar for just a hint of acidity. And it'll be kind of nice with the mushrooms and pumpkin seeds, I have a feeling. And that's what I have. And I love to drink this stuff. Organic apple cider vinegar with the mother, with just water, and or if you like it sweet, a little bit of honey instead of lemonade. Oh, great stuff. It is pretty much time to strain these. Couple drops. Just for a little background flavor. All right, so as you can see, super easy. I kind of want to pile them because it'll keep them warmer, but I also want to just plate it up like this too because it'll look nice. And I'm going to finish with a little bit of cracked pepper and parmigiano. And that looks about as good as you're going to get at any restaurant. Man, that looks good. Oh, easily. Yum. Yum. That'll be my answer to Mark Wiens' wow or whoa. And I'm going to snap a quick picture of this, but yeah, I mean, beautiful, easy, delicious. I mean, healthy, relatively speaking. I suppose it's loaded with cheese and butter, but hey, I'm not complaining. I need the calories. So that'll be it for today.